Really? Am I 60 years old? Really? Am I 60 years old now? Wow. I remember when I was 18, even somebody who 40, I thought they are old people. Wow. Now I'm forget to get old. It's really crazy, isn't that? The older I am, the feel like I'm younger. This is so funny. What's going on with me? You know that I remember when I was 17, I wrote exam to go university in Thailand. I did not pass my exam, so I was so disappointed. My heart was broken. I felt that I was a loser because when I was younger, I always top of the class. I always best in the class, but when I went to write exam for the US university, I did not pass exam. So I felt like I was loser big time. I guess, part of being young and no experience in life, so that I feel that, my life never gonna be good again. And I also remember when I was 18 years old, I felt that I was so old. You know what I mean? I felt like I was so old. I was 18. Yeah. So I remember like I from my hometown. I left my hometown when I was 17, and I lived in Bangkok, I think, until I was 22. And I feel it was so long time. I feel 5 years when I was that age, it feel like my lifetime. It's so different. When we older, even 20 years, it seems like yesterday. Life is really weird, you know what I mean? And when I'm getting older, I did not realize that I was wasting too much time. When I was younger, I wasting too much time do something silly thing. And I guess part of being young, you know, I was always dedicated to the man I love, maybe. I think woman and man are different hormone. I just realized that now. Because why men always like addict to many different women? I start to learn new thing because, you know, so many married men or even men, they have girlfriend. Many of them, they're still looking for more women or new girlfriend or more or more money, more power or more women. But women is different. Women, majority of women, if they love somebody, they dedicate their life for somebody and they give everything for the person they love. So maybe that's why when I was young, I thought that as long you with the person, whoever you with, they're well off or whatever, or they're rich, you do not have to worry about working anymore. But when I'm getting older, I start to realize that their money is not my money. My boyfriend money is not my money, or my husband money is not my money. I used to think that if I'm with somebody who rich or who successful, so I am just like them. I thought that we became one. But when I'm older, I realized that, everybody have their own life. The more older I am, I start to realize that, nobody can save you but yourself. And even your own brother, sister, your own mother, father, everybody is, you have to save your own life. Of course, when we were younger, somebody saved us, family, aunt, uncle, mother, father, brother, sister. But that's not gonna happen forever. This is my big wake-up call, but it's never too late, never too late. I start to realize when, somebody who used to save me most of my life, last 30 years, he passes away. So that's my big wake-up call, because when he was alive, I wish, I'd be a lot nicer to him. But, that's life, you know what I mean? Many people say you appreciate that person when they gone out of your life, or when they passes away. This very, very, very true. It's a life, you know what I mean? So I guess things happen for a reason. If people say most of my life, all the time, I would never learn. So sometimes that's no good to give people you love everything, because if you give them everything, they never learn how to make on their own. That's why people say you lead the person in the wrong way. That people say, don't give people a fish, just teach people how to fish. That's the best way to deal with the person you love. So that I realize when I'm older that I waste a lot of time in my young life. I know I was not a stupid person, but life, you know what I mean, that you need to learn somehow. Do you know what I mean? Life is always learning. So sometimes something happen for a reason. So we have to learn this part of life. Okay, I realize that most of my young life, most of the time I get things pretty easy. So I never realized that how outside world is really hard. I didn't realize that. That's big wake-up call for me. But I still forgive myself, and I never regret it. I realized that things happen for a reason. Do you know what I mean? So I want to remind all young people that things not always easy all the time. So good to be independent and learn how to make things on your own. Nobody can save you. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter. One day that person no longer in your life, or that person die or disappear in your life, and nobody will save you but yourself. Do you know what I mean? Okay, so, and by the way, and thank you very much for watching. Please subscribe by smashing by the bell for notification for next video. Thank you very much. Bye bye.